Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Jett, the Far Shore on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so we're going to go in the land here, just because the story wants us to do that. But we're going to be skipping past all this dialogue, guys, because as you'll know from the title and the thumbnail of this video, did we not need to, get out? Okay, it looks like we didn't need to get out. But as you'll be able to tell from the title and the thumbnail of the video, this is going to be the finale for the series. I really wanted to like this game. You know, I felt like, again, I was really excited about the idea of good God, they just keep turning them scramjets off.
Oh, there's a secure spot.
Do they have a location they want us to go to?
Wherever that blue one is.
Observe the glooming.
Oh, over there. Shelter.
Yep. Alright, so we'll go and head on over here. Alright, so do we now need to go around? Yeah, there we go. So we got to park to take shelter here. Okay, so there's no way to skip past all this dialogue, apparently. So what we're going to do is just talk over them. But yeah, we're ending the series after this is only the third video here. And I don't feel like I played the game very much. And that's one of the reasons why we're ending it here, is it's just like, they have such a focus on the story here. And, you know, I'm fine with that if the story's good. And it's not that you're just going to sleep here. It's not that it's bad. It's just that it's not really doing anything incredible here. We had brought up that movie Interstellar earlier in the series, and that's essentially what this story is. So they basically have destroyed the planet that they're on, that they live on, that their people are from, probably from industrialization or something, overpolluted it maybe, and I would think that just based on the beginning where you have the factories and, you know, you can see that the sky is all polluted looking, and the planet overall just kind of looked nasty. I mean, I guess the kind of fielded area where she was in looked fine,
where
but
the rich people,
where her people,
the farmers. Or
yeah, what do they call them? Mystics, where the mystics lived. I mean, that looked fine. That rural area. Yeah, let's just skip past all this. But yeah, it seems very clear that that's the basic of the story is, you know, that they destroyed their planet, and now they're looking for a new one. And so that's where that beginning is trying to really hit you, that, you know, you're taking off and leaving the planet behind and all those poor people, and that they'll likely die on the planet. You know, you guys are the representative of your people, and this is the end of your civilization on that home planet. Now you know, everybody else is going to die, and you're going to start a new civilization, essentially.
Ruin some other planet.
Yeah, you're going to ruin some other planet, basically. And so that's the basic gist of the story, and it's one that's already been done many times before. It's nothing special or new. It doesn't mean they can't do anything with it that's different. But yeah, it's not doing anything, you know, special. And overall, I'm just not really interested in it. The dialogue's kind of boring. The characters so far have been kind of boring. And so again, that's what I talked about, you know, in one of the previous episodes, that I want to know I'm going to enjoy a story before you make me sit through.
Yeah, you force us through.
Yeah.
No gameplay.
Yeah.
If we were sitting here watching a movie that was that long and that's all there was, we wouldn't want to watch it.
Yeah, but this is not a game. Or this is not a movie, it's a game.
To me, it just feels overall kind of full of itself. A
little bit, yeah. But it plays a lot like a game like Flower or Journey, you know, those games that developer has created. I forgot the name of that developer. They made some pretty good games though. And so it plays sort of like that game, but that game didn't have this story that they shoved in your face the whole time. The story was there, but you had to kind of...
drew you in.
Yeah.
It made you want to explore it.
Made you want to find out more, because it told you so little.
And what they did tell you was interesting, and you wanted to know more.
I'm stuck in these trees. But it kind of goes to that... man, I cannot get out of these trees. Yeah, we just cannot get at them. All right, so let's turn these things back on, see if we can't get out of here. But you know, it goes to like the famous saying that
less is more.
well, that's one. But I was gonna say that you see a lot of directors say, you know, the show don't tell.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Show the viewer. Don't tell them. You don't need to tell them everything. And this game is all it does. Is it just tells you. It's just constantly telling you what you should be thinking and feeling. And so it's not taking that approach of a game like Flower, where, you know, it's all about, you know, showing you through the gameplay and letting you feel your own emotions, not telling you what you should be feeling or thinking. And so, yeah, the story has been the big focus, and it's not good, and I'm not enjoying it. And so that's big. If you're going to make the story the focus, then it needs to be good. But I haven't really found it all that enjoyable overall. That main character that just talks to you all the time, I mean, there's not really anything, again, interesting that he is saying here. And now, it looks like we're finally getting into some other characters and another story, and maybe this will open up. Maybe it'll get better. But you already lost me, and that's the point. You've lost me already. I've already spent an hour and a half with your game, and this is not like a long game. It's a small game. I heard that it's fairly quick to beat overall. And so, like, you've already spent, what do we spend, like 15, 20% of the, you know, we've gone through 15 to 20% of the story or something, maybe a little less, and you've already lost me. I've given you plenty of time to grab me, and the game hasn't done that.
And it's pushed us away.
Yeah, it's kind of turned me off of it. And then you got the gameplay, and this is what I was most excited for. You know, I thought that that's what this game was going to be. Like, I didn't expect a lot of story, honestly, based on the trailer. I expected a little bit, but I thought it was going to be in those first-person sections. I didn't think they were going to be shoving the story in your face, like when you're flying around the jet, too. Man, we cannot get through here. We're going to crash and die.
Yeah, we're like, oh, this is a chill game where we can just hang out and play and talk and have a good time.
Yeah, which are some of our favorite series, or when, you know, there's not a lot of story in it. It's just kind of like just enjoying some chilling gameplay, like a car mechanic simulator type. And yeah, that's what I was expecting from this one, and that is not what this game is, obviously. So you don't really get to do the gameplay much. So I can't even comment on it that much because I feel like we haven't played it. But for what I have seen, it's really not that impressive. Like, look at this. Like, look at what we're seeing right here. You're like a little speck on the screen flying around. Like, who thought that this was the best way to do it? I feel like you're just too far away. Now, you can change the camera up. Yeah, I thought you could change up the camera some, but yeah, we looked in the controls. There's no button for changing the camera view.
It's because you're going to see it how they want you to see it.
And you're just basically like a little speck on this terrain here, which is not, I mean, you're so far out. I mean, you can tell from when we landed that one time that it doesn't look the way it does when you're actually in close. Like, look at this. Like, maybe if it was like this close the whole time, it'd be a slightly better game. But yeah, overall though, I don't know. There might be a lot to offer later on, but I read reviews. I read a couple reviews from three different reviews just to see if it was just us. Like, is this just us and other people are finding this brilliant, amazing, magical game and it's just not working for us? But out of the reviews I read, most people seem to agree with almost everything I've said here. They didn't like it either. Some of them seem to like the story a bit more than we have, but maybe that's also from having experienced the entire story is why they feel that way. They got to see a bit more of it. But even the people who enjoyed the story felt like it was a little heavy-handed and not done as well as it could have been, and that the highlight of the entire game from every review I read is the beginning. That beginning part,
beginning scene. When
you're walking up there, you know, a lot of people felt like that grabbed them, was just a magical, amazing part, and just beautiful moments of, you know, the sadness just and moving. The gravity that comes with knowing that, like, all these people are gonna die. You're never coming back, and that, like, you're the only hope for your people, and that all those people that are watching you go, like, they're all gonna die. They're not going with you. And so a lot of people found that part really amazing.
And even then, your sister wouldn't let you ride her horse.
And even then, we couldn't ride our horse. But yeah, a lot of people did find that to be a really magical part. And so I think that even those people who liked the story, they said that that was the best part. So I kind of feel like that part and them enjoying it so much, which they clearly liked it a little bit more than we did, that might have like colored their opinion of the overall story. And it very much impacted it. So yeah, I'm not sure what they want us to do here since we're not really listening to them, but blowing stuff up, I guess.
And the world just isn't really that great either.
No, there are some beautiful elements of it. There's some things I liked, and I liked what the game could have done with it, like the
waves.
Yeah, the way your spaceship as it moves, it impacts the water. That's pretty cool. The sense of speed that it can kind of give you. I don't know what they want me to do now. They want me to go over that way, apparently. I thought that the water spouts, little water tornadoes. Let's just skip through this here.
Guys.
Yeah, those are all kind of cool. So there were some elements, but it was too little, man.
We're under attack.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to run
into some trees.
And so this is a big part of it, and it's actually one that people didn't like.
Running from stuff?
Well, yeah, because you can't fight, so you're just running from them. But one thing I also really hated, and apparently I wasn't the only one, is this mechanic here where you have to, like, constantly balance your jets. Like, that's through the whole game. Like, you can't, just hold on to the... Good God, and this part too, man. The turning off of the jets is really frustrating too. The mechanic where you have to like control your jets and you can't hold on to them for too long or it becomes unstable, it's just not a fun mechanic like at all. Like I find it mostly frustrating. So I'm supposed to come over here, say I had gotten away from the bad guy, but now they're making me come back over here.
You gotta save that guy because his life is more important than yours. I guess that would.
So they want us to hide.
Oh.
Again, there's no combat, so I think it's mostly dodging and hiding.
Oh.
Is what the game has to offer.
Man, I was gonna grapple that bitch.
And people in general didn't really like that. Just that it wasn't all that fun. The combat. So I really feel like we're not really missing a whole lot by not finishing this game. But yeah, I just didn't enjoy it very much, guys. Alright, so we're going over this way. I don't know how this is going to work, but he's like right on us. I'm not sure how we're hiding, but...
I think we're safe.
Yeah, he's yellow instead of red.
They can't see good.
So clearly that means we are hidden. And so yeah, this is a big part of the game, is dodging like the aggressive enemies. Dodging them and then hiding from them. But yeah, maybe these characters, if we were listening to them, maybe these characters would be a little bit more enjoyable than our co-pilot. And I guess he's kind of in tutorial mode, trying to teach us how to play the game. And so maybe that's why he's not as fun to be around.
Yeah, but like that's the one guy that you're stuck.
Yeah,
you're
with for the entire game.
Reproduce with. Like that's one of those cases where you're like, if you're the last guy on the planet, I still wouldn't do you.
Yeah. Feel sorry for me. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like from the trailer, it made me think the game was different than it is. I don't know if could say that the trailer's dishonest. I don't know if that was that. But it kind of was a little bit misleading, at least. I felt it was a bit misleading. I got a different sense of what the game was from the trailer than what we've seen so far.
Got some No Man's Sky vibes. But I don't
Ain't
think
that
this
bad.
will ever become a good game.
Again, maybe some people like it. All the reviews I read, they did not enjoy it that much. They felt like it was kind of a waste of time. But, yeah, I just feel like it's not for me. That's what I'll say. If you enjoyed what you saw here, maybe you want to see more of the story or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're wanting us to do here. We're supposed to be following them. I'm right next to you. Lead the way, damn it. Okay. Probably going to have to jump over all that. Perhaps we can hop atop the canopy. But yeah, just like they showed like the best parts in the trailer, I think.
Like the cutscenes.
Well, no, like the part when one of the parts that really kind of sold me was when the jet was like flying through that long grass.
Oh yeah, it
was just so pretty and beautiful. And again, we've seen like little gist of that on the so far, but it has not been our primary experience.
Because we haven't found a good place to live yet.
Well, I don't even know how to get over that.
That's probably the end of the game when you find fertile land to destroy
Yeah.
and pillage. Well done, May.
We did it. Yeah, see, we're just going to skip past this here, maybe.
There's more people. All the people are coming together.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe this is for you, but I've been very disappointed with it, honestly. But what I can say positive about it is one thing that we've been experiencing on our channel with them was every game we play now is that they're buggy and broken and they don't work. And it's just like today you can't even play launch day games anymore. You can't play them on the launch day because they're just so messed up and broken. But we have not had any problems with this one. I don't think we've had any bugs. I don't recall any graphical issues or many crashes. I mean, these are all things you should expect from a game that you bought with your money on launch day. This is not an early access game. This is not a beta. This is a fully launched game. And so you should expect those things, but I'm coming to the point where I don't expect them anymore because it's never the case. I'm surprised when a game does come out and work. And so that's one positive I can say about this game, is that we haven't had any issues like that. So that's been nice. A nice change of pace. A game that actually works and does what it's supposed to do.
No, there's still time.
Sure. But yeah, so far we haven't really had any issues. But yeah, like, the train is just so boring.
Oh, you got a floating rock.
No.
Those are cool.
I guess we can go over the floating rock.
Oh, never mind. That's a critter. Or space pirates. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that is. It doesn't look natural, though.
Critter.
Oh, okay. Huh. Looks almost more like a spaceship than a critter, though.
Kind of like a ship.
Yeah, it looks like something made by an intelligent species. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at the words here to see what the hell this is, but yeah, again, it's stuff like this. Maybe you'll find all kinds of magical stuff in there that's really cool and amazing. That's why I read the review before we actually quit. I was like, let me see some other opinions here and see if we're missing something. Make sure that, you know, we're not quitting before like all the good stuff happens. But yeah, doesn't seem to be the case, guys. But at least we got to see this thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's emitting noise waves at us.
More stuff we gotta avoid.
Yeah, even the flying around isn't really all that fun, which is surprising because that's like that's you know what the game is flying around. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Did want to do a finale video to let you guys know because we only did the 2 and then we didn't go back to it. That's the reason why. I was like trying to see if I even wanted to, because yeah, I wasn't really sold on the gameplay in the first 2 videos. And a big part of that though was there was no gameplay. It was mostly just listening to them talk. Apparently I'm completing objectives by just flying around and stuff.
Good job, May.
We're doing fantastic, guys. We gotta intercept some Hectors now. Damn Hectors. But yeah, you can see that the gameplay does open up a bit. There is a bit more to it than what we had experienced in the first few videos, as you'd expect it to. I just didn't expect it to take an hour and a half. And this question is this type of gameplay, what we're experiencing here, intercepting Hectors, is this enjoyable to you? If you think like this is something you like, then yeah, pick it up. I don't know, personally I feel like I guess the price isn't that bad. It wasn't like $30, right? It could be worse. Yeah. I don't know, it feels more like a $20 game to me.
$30 seems to be becoming the standard for these, you know, these kind of games.
Inflation. Yeah, there is inflation. So things have changed. So I think I've intercepted them. I believe they're after me now.
Yeah, you got them.
We did it.
Into the bog.
So that we can go hide, I'm guessing, again. But yeah, again, it was kind of a disappointing series overall, disappointing game. But if you did enjoy a little bit that we showed here, then leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Did you feel the way I felt, or do you have a different opinion? Maybe you felt this was just a beautiful game with an amazing story, and you're disappointed that you're not going to see more. I don't know. I know everybody has different opinions on these matters, but yeah, I just wasn't impressed with what we've seen so far. And just took too long to get started here. But yeah, let us know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. I know some people have already expressed their opinions, and all of them have been negative. A lot of people have not been impressed with the game overall. But maybe some of you out there that have been a bit more quiet in the comments have a different opinion. So I'd love to hear from those of you particularly who have liked what you've seen so far. Maybe you played the game and have really enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your experience. Let us know if we're wrong in our initial impression here. But yeah, I do hope to see you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.